This is your NASL Weekly Rewind for Week 24. We start in Blaine, Minnesota, where the Minnesota Stars took on Puerto Rico Islanders. 16th minute.
Nate Pollock. Pollock! Goal!
Nate Pollock, first professional goal. He just signed a few weeks ago. He's off the mark. Late first half, Miguel Ibarra would double Minnesota's lead.
Pollock on the ground. Walker! Redirect! Goal! Miguel Ibarra!
2-0. Stars looking very comfortable going into halftime. But they'd start the second half in resounding fashion again.
Watson. That big shot! Oh, Jamie Watson!
Ibarra finding Jamie Watson, just signed on loan from Orlando City with the Wonder Strike. They were in great form this night. Ibarra finding Amani Walker, back post.
Walker!
4-0, the victory. Let's hear from Manny Lagos.
No, it feels good. I mean, again, it was a nice way to end all those ties in a row, particularly at home. And like I said, the game was for getting to the playoffs, which was a big deal, and very proud of the guys.
With that 4-0 victory where Minnesota dominated, they clinched a spot in the 2012 NASL playoffs. These teams would meet again on Saturday in Bayamon, Puerto Rico.
Looking for Jay Needham. Dropped off to Fania. Fania lays it off to Vasquez. Vasquez lets a flat point back save.
First half action. Puerto Rico with an opportunity, but a great save from Mitch Hillenbrand. However, in the 21st minute, Anthony Vasquez
in the box looking for Vasquez, and it's in! Anthony Vasquez!
Vasquez scoring there, putting it past Hillenbrand. 1-0 Puerto Rico. Second half action, David Foley just returning from injury.
Foley's to the side. Foley with a score, and it's 2-0 for the Puerto Rico Islanders! David Foley!
Takes the through ball from Josh Hansen, goes past Hillenbrand, slots it in nicely. Puerto Rico would run out 2-0 victors. With the 2-0 victory, Puerto Rico would secure a home playoff game in the NASL playoffs. Let's go back to midweek action. Edmonton hosting Carolina. First half action. Ty Shipolani finds Nick Zimmerman. Nicely done, slots it past the keeper to give Carolina an early 1-0 lead on the road. But Kyle Porter would strike back with 2 goals, which would give Edmonton a 2-1 lead. But that man, Nick Zimmerman, scoring his 15th goal of the season, putting it past Lance Parker, this game would end tied at 2-2. Edmonton was eliminated from the NASL playoffs with Minnesota's win on Tuesday night, but they gave a good effort in this one, 2-2 draw. Carolina would move on to play San Antonio on Sunday at Hero Stadium. First half action.
Kick. And there's a ball to the air into the area, and it's a goal.
Galeo Busamande, great finish. The big man putting it past Daryl Sattler, but Pablo Campos would return the favor.
There's the ball to Cunningham. Nice ball from Cunningham to Campos, and Campos touches it and into the back of the net for the goal.
Another goal for him. That's number 19 on the season. T. Shipolani would get behind the San Antonio defense in minute 69, slot home the winner, 2-1. Look at this, calm and cool. Moves past Sattler, puts it into the back of the net. Carolina, 2-1 victors. On Saturday, Fort Lauderdale traveled to Atlanta to play the Atlanta Silverbacks. Early first half action.
Forward, the shot, and a goal.
Matt Horth puts this one past Matt Glazer, 1-0 Atlanta. Minutes later, Atlanta with another opportunity. Horth again, into space, but puts it high. Another opportunity for Atlanta just minutes later. Glazer with a great save. Glazer would make 10 saves in all. Atlanta would absolutely dominate this game. 26 shots, 11 shots on target. Fort Lauderdale with only a lone shot on target. Clark Stadium in Edmonton, the scene for Sunday's matchup between Tampa Bay and Edmonton. Daniel Antoniuk took an early free kick from Luke Mulholland and put it past John Smits to give the Rowdies a 1-0 lead. Late first half, Mike Ambersley, completely unmarked, finds himself with acres of space. Great finish. Puts it past John Smits. It's 2-0 Tampa Bay at this point. Early second half action. Antonio knocks it down, plays it to Keith Savage, who passes it to Mulholland. Mulholland finishes. The Rowdies win 3-0. They move within 3 points of San Antonio for the overall NASL lead with this victory. San Antonio still atop the table. The 6 playoff spots are set. Atlanta and Edmonton have been eliminated from playoff consideration. This has been your NASL Weekly Rewind. We'll catch you next week.